Hello, welcome to Rose Celebrity Corner. Today we're gonna talk about Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian's real name is Kimberly Noel Kardashian, born on October 21, 1980, is an American media personality, socialite, businesswoman, and actress. She first gained media attention as a friend and stylist of Paris Hilton, but received wider notice after the sex tape Kim Kardashian Superstar, which she filmed in 2003 with her then boyfriend Ray J, was released in 2007. Later that year, she and her family began to appear on the reality television series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which aired until 2021. Its success led to the series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, formation of the three spin-off shows, Kourtney and Kim Take New York. From 2011 to 2012, Kourtney and Kim Take Miami, 2009 to 2013, and Hulu's The Kardashian from 2020 until present. Kardashian has developed a significant presence online and across numerous social media platforms, including her hundreds of million followers on Twitter, Instagram. With sister Kourtney and Khloe, she launched the fashion boutique chain Dash, which operated from 2006 to 2018. Kardashian founded KKW Beauty and KKW Fragrance, both which operated from 2017 till 2022. The former was valued at over $1 billion as of 2021. She founded the shipping underwear or foundation garment company Skim in 2019, which is valued over $4 billion as of 2023. Following the closure of her cosmetic and fragrance brand, Kardashian founded her skincare line, Skin by Kim, in 2022. She has released a variety of products tied to her name, including 2014 mobile game Kim Kardashian, Hollywood, and the 2015 photo book Showfits. Her acting credits include the film's disaster movie Temptation, Confession of the Married Counselor in 2013, as well as a voice role in two Paw Patrol films in 2021, and the 12th season of anthology horror series American Horror Story from 2023 to 2024. Time magazine included Kardashian on the list of 2015's 100 most influential people. Both critics and admirers have described her as exemplifying the notion of being famous for being famous. She became a billionaire in 2021 and is estimated by Forbes to be worth $1.7 billion as of 2024. Kardashian has become more politically active by lobbying for prison reform and clemency, and as of 2019 is under a 4-year law apprenticeship supervised by the legal nonprofit. Her relationship with rapper Kanye West has also received significant media coverage. The two of them were married from 2014 to 2022 and have 4 children together. Early life and education. Kimberly Noel Kardashian was born on October 21, 1980 in Los Angeles, California, to Robert and Kris Kardashian. She has an older sister, Courtney, and a younger sister, Chloe, and a younger brother, Rob. Their mother is Scottish and Dutch ancestry, while their father is of Armenian descent. In 1991, their parents divorced and their mother married Bruce Jenner, the 1976 Summer Olympic decathlon winner. As a result of her mother's remarriage, Kim Kardashian acquired stepbrother Burt Brandon and Brody, stepsister Casey, and later two half-sisters Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Kardashian attended Marymount High School, a Roman Catholic all-girls school in Los Angeles. In 1994, her father represented football player O.J. Simpson during his murder trial. Simpson was Kardashian's godfather. Kardashian's father died in 2003 of cancer. In her teenage years, Kardashian was a close friend of Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton, through whom she first garnered media attention. After totaling her car at age 16, her father agreed to buy her a new one on condition that she agreed to be responsible for paying all expenses related to any further damages. She subsequently began working at Body, a local clothing store in Encino, California, where she worked for 4 years, assisting in the opening of the Classback location. In 2000, after entering into her first marriage, she resigned. Career beginnings from 2003 to 2006. By 2003, Kardashian was working as a personal stylist to the R&B singer and actress Brandy, the sister of Reggie. Later, the siblings' mother and manager, Sonja Norwood, alleged that in 2004, she had authorized Kardashian to make one and only one purchase on her American Express credit card. That nevertheless, Kardashian and her sister Khloe and Kourtney had incurred over $120,000 unauthorized charges to that card. Norwood also alleged that Khloe and Kourtney had booked on the charges were attributed to purchase and made at Kardashian family-owned boutique in 2006 to 2007. After Kardashian was no longer employed by Norwood's daughter, Norwood further alleged at that request of her children, she did not file criminal charges, instead presenting her allegation personally to Kardashian, and that Kardashian apologized and promised to repay the debt. In 2008, no payments having been forthcoming, Norwood filed a lawsuit. Kardashian has denied all this allegation. In 2009, the party reported reached a confidential settlement and the lawsuits were dismissed. In 2006, Kardashian had begun working as a stylist for Paris Hilton, a childhood friend of her. She appeared in several episodes in the reality series The Simple Life and was frequently photographed accompanying Hilton to events and parties. Shiraz Hassan, a PR strategist working with Hilton, had previously met Kardashian and her mother, Kris Jenner, in 2005, and stated in a 2020 television special that Kardashian was ready to do whatever it takes to create a successful brand. Rick Mendoza, a freelance photographer on assignment for the tabloid TMZ, remarked in the interview that when Kardashian accompanied Hilton to nightclub High, which was a Hollywood hotspot at the time. He continued to get assignments from tabloids to get photographs of Kardashian for the next 3 years. In 2021, Kardashian said that Hilton literally gave me a career, and I totally acknowledge that. The breakthrough time from 2007 to 2010. In February 2007, a sex tape made by Kardashian and a singer Ray J in 2003 was leaked on the internet and gained national attention. Kardashian filed a lawsuit against Vivid Entertainment for distributing the film as Kardashian Superstar. She dropped the suit 3 months later and settled for a reported $5 million US, giving Vivid permission to market and sell copies of the tapes. Sales from the film reportedly generated nearly $1.5 million US in revenue in the first 6 weeks. Several media outlets later criticized her and her family for using the sex tape release as a publicity stunt to promote their forthcoming reality show. In October 2007, a few months later, Kardashian and her mother, Kris Jenner, her step-parent Caitlyn Jenner, then Bruce Jenner, her sibling Kourtney, Khloe, and Rob Kardashian, and half-sister Kendall and Kylie Jenner began to appear in the reality television series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The series proved successful for E! And led to the creations of a number of spin-offs, including Kourtney and Kim Take New York and Kourtney Kim Take Miami. The flagship series concluded in June 2021 after 294 episodes. Kardashian posed in a nude pictorial for the December 2007 issue Playboy and appeared on the cover of the November 2010 issue of Romanian Playboy, promoting a pictorial titled Posia You Knew Fun Bombat, the poetry of a birthing ass. She made her feature film debut opposite Carmen Electra in the disaster film spoof Disaster Movie in 2008, in which she appeared as a character named Lisa. In 2008, she was participant on season 7 of Dancing with the Stars, where she was partnered with Mark Ballas. She was the first contestant to be eliminated. In September 2009, Fusion Beauty and 7 Bar Foundation launched Kiss Away Poverty with Kardashian and the face of the campaign. For each lip fusion lip gloss sold, $1 went to the foundation to fund women entrepreneurs in the United States. In October, she launched her first fragrance, self-titled Kim Kardashian. That year, she also released a workout DVD series, became a guest hot judge on WrestleMania 24 on American Next Top Model, and guest star on In How I Met Your Mother, Beyond the Break, and CBS CSI NY. By 2010, Kardashian had ventured into several new endorsement deals, including endorsing various food products for Cars Jr. On July 1, 2010, the New York City branch of Madame Tussauds revealed a wax figure of Kardashian. Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe wrote an autobiography titled Kardashian Confidential, which were released in store on November 23, 2010, and appeared on New York Times bestseller list. In December 10, she filmed a music video for a song titled Jam, Turn It Up. The video was directed by Hype Williams. Kanye West made a cameo in the video. Kardashian premiered the song during the year's Eve party at TAO Las Vegas on December 31, 2010. The song was produced by The Dream and Tricky Stewart. When asked if an album was in the works, Kardashian replied, "There's no album in the works or anything, just one song we did for Cardi and Kim. Take New York, and a video Hype William directed. Half of the process we are giving away to a cancer foundation because The Dream and one of my parents passed away from cancer. It's just all having fun with a good cause." Jim Faber, writing for the Daily News, called the song a dead brain piece of generic dance music without a single distinguished feature, and suggest that the single made Kardashian the worst singer in the reality TV universe. In 2010, Kardashian also served as a producer for The Spin Crowd, a reality television about a New York City public relations firm run by Jonathan Cheban, and Simon Hodge appeared on season 10, The Apprentice, and guest starred with Khloe and Kourtney as themselves on the season 3 premiere episode of the series. Continued exposure from 2011 to 2016. In 2011, Kardashian released her third fragrance, Gold, as well as novel Dollhouse, along with sister Kourtney and Khloe. In 2012, Eve renewed Keeping Up with the Kardashians for 2 additional seasons, in a deal reported to be worth $15 million. That year, Kardashian released her fourth fragrance, True Reflection, which she worked with the company Dress for Success to promote, and her fifth fragrance, Glam, which was made available through The Bahams. In Temptation, Confession of a Married Counselor, a romantic drama produced, written and directed by Tyler Perry, Kardashian obtained the role of co-worker of an ambitious therapist. While the film was moderate box office success with a worldwide gross of $33.1 million, critical response was negative, and Kardashian won the Razzie Award for Worst Supporting Actress. Kardashian released Kim Kardashian Hollywood, a mobile game for iPhone and Android, in June 2014. The objective of the game is to become a Hollywood star or starlet. The game support is free-to-play model, meaning the game is free to download, but charges for in-game item. It was a hit, earning $1.6 million on its first 5 days of release. In July, developer Glue Mobile announced that the game was fifth highest earning game in Apple's App Store. She voices an alien in the September 21, 2014 episode of the adult animated series American Dad. Kardashian appeared on the cover in the pictorial papers when in 2014's issues. Photographed by Jeans Paul Glott. On the cover, her nude buttocks are featured above the caption, "Break the Internet," which generated considerable comment in both social and traditional media. A Time magazine writer commented that, unlike previous celebrity, nudes that represented the women's rebellion against repressive society and trying to tear down barrier. Kardashian exhibition were just provocation and bluster, repeated images that seem to offer us some sort of truth or insight but are really just self-serving. We want there to be something more, some reason to contact, some great explanation of serving. We want there that tell us it is like to live in this every day and age, but there is not. Kim Kardashian is nothing but empathy promise. However, the stunt set a new benchmark in social media response, and paper website received 15.9 million views in one day, compared with 25,000 views on an average day. Kardashian released a portfolio book called Selfies, a 325-page collection of self-taken photos of herself. In May 2015, it received positive reviews from critics, with Kat Brown of The Telegraph describing it as unexpected, revealing, and oddly moving. That year, she was also the cover of model for the August issue of Vogue Spain, and released an emoji pack for iOS devices called Kimoji. The app was the bestseller, becoming one of the top 5 most bought apps in its first week of release. By November 2016, as per CBC Marketplace, an interview with celebrity endorsement expert, Kardashian was reportedly paid at least $300,000 for each post that she made on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, endorsing beauty products like waist trainer, teeth whitener, as well as Coca-Cola and well-known charities. Business Insider later estimated her fee to be around $720,000 per Instagram post, even though engagement data indicates that her posts are worth slightly less. Her regular feature in news allow her to demand a premium above any calculated Instagram spend support price. Business venture from 2017 until present. With sister Kourtney and Khloe, she launched the fashion boutique chain Dash with an intro store at Calabasas, California. The chain opened between 2006 and 2018. In 2017, Kardashian launched both her beauty fragrance line, KKK Beauty and KKK Fragrance. Kardashian and Laverne Cox co-executive produced Lifetime reality competition series Glam Master, which premiered in February 2018. For KKK Beauty and the opportunity to join her glam squad, Kardashian and her series winner, Argenis Pino, team up on an eyeshadow stick line for KKW Beauty, named Cream Color Stick. She made a cameo appearance in her heist film Ocean 8, which has released on June 8, 2018. Kardashian's next project was a hidden camera prank reality series, You Kidding Me, co-executive produced by Kardashian and Lancet Television. The web series premiered on Facebook Watch in September 2018. She appeared alongside her sister and mother Kris Jenner in the premiere episode of the series. In November, Kardashian and Kris appeared in the NBC special A Legendary Christmas with John and Chrissy. In May 2019, Kardashian appeared in the music video for DJ duo Dimitri Vegas and Like Mine and Perry Hilton singer. BFA, Best Friends asked. After announcing a new range of shapewear called Kimono in June, Kardashian was heavily criticized over the name of the brand. Would critics argue disrespected Japanese culture and ignored the significance behind the traditional outfit. Following the launch of the range, the hashtag #KimOno began trending on Twitter, and the mayor of Kyoto wrote to Kardashian to ask her reconsider the trademark on kimono. In response to public pressure, she announced that she would change the name. However, Japanese Minister Hiroshige Sugo stated that he would still be dispatching the patient official to meeting a U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, and that Japan would keep an eye on the situation. In August 2019, she rebranded the shapewear company to the name Skims. It initially launched the following month as DTC via its web store, and shortly after was widely made available via multiple retail websites. The brand has been recognized for its inclusive design and appreciated. It has expanded to a variety of women's apparel, menswear, and unisex clothing since its launch. In February 2020, Skim entered its first retail partnership with luxury store chain Nordstrom. Starting in 2021, the brand has opened various pop-up stores in the United States, Europe, and Asia. Under a deal, it provides Team USA branded athleisure to U.S. Olympic Team's female athletes at 2020 Summer Olympics and Paralympics. This partnership continued with the 2022 Winter Olympics and a capsule collection release in collaboration with the U.S. Winter Olympic delegation. In November 2021, Skim and luxury fashion house Fendi released a collaborative range of shapewear, leather dress, and a bodysuit. In 2023, it became the official underwear partner of NBA, WNBA, and USA Basketball. For her work on Skim, Kardashian was honored with the Brand Innovator Award in 2021, WSJ Innovator Award, and the Innovation Award at 2023 CFDA Award. In July 2023, it was reported that her company stood at a valuation of $4 billion. Skim made it to Time's list of 100 most influential company of 2022. The Kardashian and acting ventures from 2020 until present. On April 5, 2020, the documentary Kim Kardashian West, the Justice Project premiered on Oxygen, starring and executive produced by Kardashian. It followed her journey advocating for criminal justice reform and highlight mass incarceration in U.S. In September, she made a cameo appearance in the YouTube original documentary, This Is Perry. In December 2020, it was announced that Kim, the Kardashian-Jenner sister, and their mother, Kris Jenner, had signed a multi-year exclusive global content deal with Disney-owned Hulu. A reality television series titled The Kardashian premiered on April 2022, co-produced by the sister and Kris with British production company Fullwell 73. Described as a premium version of Keeping Up with Kardashian, the program has the most watched series premiere for Hulu in its first 3 days in the US and was the most watched Star original series on Disney Plus and Star across global market. It was renewed up to a sixth season. Kardashian appeared in the Van Jones-led documentary The First Step, which focused on criminal justice reform. It premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival in June 2021. In July and August, she appeared in the premiere episodes of Martha Stewart reality series Martha Get Down and Dirty and Paris Hilton cooking show Cooking with Perry on Discovery Plus and Netflix. Kardashian voiced Delore, a poodle, in the Canadian animated film Paw, the Patrol movie, released on August 20, 2021. Courtney Howard of Variety stated that Kardashian and the supporting cast handled in the film's sillier moment. She reprised her voice role in the film's sequel, Paw Patrol the Mighty movie, released on September 29, 2023. In October 2021, Kardashian hosted Saturday Night Live, and in her monologue, she made fun of her estranged husband, Kanye West, her mother ex-husband, Caitlyn Jenner, and her sister, O.J. Simpson, and many others. In January 2022, in a class action lawsuit filed against the cryptocurrency company Ether, marks that alleged the company is a pump and dump scam. Kardashian was named as the defendant, along with former professional boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. from NBA player Paul Pierce and other celebrities for promoting the Ethereum Max token on their various social media accounts. In October 2022, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission announced that Kardashian had agreed to pay $1.26 million fine to not promote cryptocurrency assets for 3 years and cooperate with an ongoing investigation without admitting or denying wrongdoing for failing to report receiving a $215,000 payment to promote the Ethereum Max token. In December 2022, Central California U.S. District Court Judge Michael Fitzgerald dismissed the lawsuits on the basis that the claims were insufficiently supported given heightened pleading standard for fraud. In 2022, Kardashian founded Sky Partner, a private equity firm, with a former partner of the Carlyle Group. Her mother, Kris Jenner, is also a partner of the firm. In July 2022, she made her Paris Fashion Week modeling debut on the catwalk for fashion house Balenciaga. Along with Nicole Kidman, Dua Lipa, and Christine Quinn. From the reality television series Selling Sunset. The following month, Kardashian and Beat Electronics launched a collaborative range of true wireless earbuds in an earth tone palette inspired by her signature minimalist style. In September, Dolce & Gabbana debuted its Spring-Summer 2023 collection, which Kardashian creative directed, taking after the fashion house artist with a retro respect of the year 1987 to 2007 by leaning into an alter ego of a sensual Italian mob wife under an exclusive deal with Spotify. She hosted and co-produced an 8-episode of Broadcaster System, The Case of Kevin Kate with Network Podcast, premiering in October 2022. It outlined the discrepancy of Kate's case, in which she was convicted to triple homicide in 1994 in Ohio. Kardashian co-led 12th season of American Horror Story, subtitled Delicate, alongside Emma Robert, her first scripted television role. She starred as Sobehan Corbin, the protagonist's best friend and publicist. The season is based on Danielle Valentine's novel Delicate Condition. It was divided into 2 parts, which premiered in September 2023 and April 2024 on FX. Production for the season temporarily halted due to the 2023 Hollywood strike. In November 2023, it was announced that Kardashian is set to star in comedy films The Fifth Wheel, which has been sold to Netflix. She is set to act and produce with Paula Pell. She will executive produce and star as the protagonist, an untitled Hulu legal drama series created by Ryan Murphy. Production will begin in late 2024. Relationship. In 2000, at 19 years old, Kardashian eloped with music producer Damon Thomas. Thomas filed for divorce in 2003. Kardashian later blamed their separation on physical and emotional abuse on his part, and said he was high on ecstasy during their wedding ceremony. Before her divorce was finalized, Kardashian began dating singer Reggie. Kardashian then dated Reggie Buss. The relationship began after Matt Leinart introduced them at 2007 FC Award. They split on July 27, 2009, and got back together on September 28, 2009. Kardashian also briefly dated NFL player Mike Austin in 2010. In May 2011, Kardashian became engaged to NBA player Chris Humphries, then of the New Jersey Nets, whom she had been dating since October 2010. They were married in a wedding ceremony on August 20 in Montecito, California. Earlier that month, she had released her wedding fragrance called Kim Kardashian Love, which coincided with her own wedding. A 2-part TV special showing the preparation and the wedding itself aired on E! In early October 2011. Admits that the Washington Post called it a media blitz related to the wedding. After 72 days of marriage, she filed for divorce from Humphries on October 31, citing irreconcilable differences. Several news outlets smear that Kardashian is married to Humphries was merely a publicity stunt to promote the Kardashian family brand and their subsequent television ventures. A man professing to be her former publicist, Jonathan Jackson, also claimed that her short-lived marriage was indeed staged, a ploy to generate money. Kardashian filed a suit against Jackson, saying his claims were untrue, and later settled the case that included an apology from Jackson. A widely circulated petition asking to promote all Kardashian-related programming from the air followed the split. The divorce was subject to widespread media attention. Kardashian began dating rapper and longtime friend Kanye West in April 2012, while still legally married to him first. Her divorce was finalized in June 2013. Kardashian and West became engaged on October 21, Kardashian's 33rd birthday, and married on May 24, 2014, at Forte di Bevat, Florence, Italy. Her wedding dress was designed by Riccardo C. of Givenchy, with some guest dress designed by designer Michael Costello. The couple's high-status and respective career have resulted in their relationship becoming subject to heavy media coverage. The New York Times referred their marriage as a historic business of celebrity. West says that Kardashian was his muse. In January 2021, CNN reported that the couple were discussing divorce. And on February 19, 2021, Kardashian officially filed for divorce. In April 2021, they both agreed before court that they would end their marriage due to irreconcilable differences and agreed to joint custody of their 4 children. They also agree that neither of them needs spousal support. In February 2022, Kardashian filed a complaint to the Los Angeles Superior Court asking for a quicker proceeding in the divorce from West, saying that West was trying to delaying it and saying that Mr. West by his action has made it clear that he does not accept that the party material relationship is over. Kardashian was declared legally since on March 2, 2022. She subsequently dropped West as her legal last name and ended their marriage. A post-divorce settlement was reached on November 29, 2022. Kardashian was in relationship with an actor-comedian Pete Davidson from November 2021 to August 2022. From September 2023 to March 2024, Kardashian was reportedly in a relationship with NFL wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. Religion. Kim Kardashian is a Christian and has described herself as really religious. She was educated in Christian school in both the Presbyterian and the Roman Catholic tradition. In October 2019, she was baptized in an American Apostolic ceremony at the baptistry in the Edgemartin Cathedral complex and given the Armenian name Hayin. In April 2015, Kardashian and West traveled to Armenian quarter of the Old City in Judaism to have their daughter baptized in the Armenian Apostolic Church, one of the oldest denominations of Oriental Orthodox Christianity. The ceremony took place in the Cathedral of St. James. Khloe Kardashian was appointed as the Good Mother. In October 2019, Kim baptized her three younger children at the baptistry in the Ashkenazi Cathedral Complex, a Media Mother Church. Health and pregnancy. Kardashian has four children with Kanye West, two daughters in 2013 and 2018, and two sons, 2015 and 2019. Kardashian has publicly discussed difficulty during her first two pregnancies. She experienced pre-eclampsia during her first, which forced her to deliver at 34 weeks. With both pregnancies, she developed placenta acrylic after delivery, eventually undergoing surgery to remove the placenta and scar tissues. After her second pregnancy, doctors advised her not to become pregnant again. Her third and fourth children were born via surrogacy. Kardashian has also spoken out of her praises. In May 2021, she was reported that Kardashian had tested positive for COVID-19 in November 2020. She confirmed this report but denied report that she caught the disease after hosting a party at a private island. Wealth. In May 2014, Kardashian was estimated to be worth $45 million. In 2015, Forbes reported that she has made more this year than ever as her earnings nearly doubled to $53 million from $28 million, and reported that she has monetized fame better than anyone. Much of her income included wholesale earnings from the Sears line, the Kardashian collection, which brought in $600 million in 2013, and the Kardashian beauty cosmetic line. Kardashian branded tanning products, the boutique line Dash, as well as sponsored social media posts which are collectively worth $300,000 to $500,000 per post. As July 2018, Kardashian was worth US $350 million. Kardashian does not receive alimony payments from either of her first two marriages. On April 6, 2021, Forbes estimated Kardashian net worth at $1 billion. Paris robbery. On October 2016, while attending Paris Fashion Week, Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint in the apartment where she was staying. Five individuals dressed as police officers bowed and guarded her, then stole $10 million worth of jewelry. The thieves got in her residence by threatening the concierge. Once they accessed Kardashian's room, they held a gun to her head, tying her waist and legs and wrapping duct tape around her mouth and gagged. Kardashian, who was placed in the bathtub, were physically unharmed and reported begging for her life. She managed to wiggle her hands free from the plastic tie around her wrist and screamed for help. The thief escaped. On October 6, 2016, it was revealed that filming for the next season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians had been placed on hold indefinitely after the robbery. After the robbery was announced, several critics expressed skepticism about whether it was staged or not, with some even drawing comparison to Olympic swimmer Ryan Loche's recent false robbery claim. On October 10, 2016, a video was released showing that Kardashian immediately after the robbery, as police began conducting the investigation. In the video, she is seen using the cell phone that she had reported stolen and did not have any of the markings she claim from being bounced by her captor, prompting more questions as to whether or not the event were staged. In response, Kardashian filed lawsuits against several media outlets the following day and secured a gag order to get the video removed from any article due to it being part of the active police investigation. On October 25, 2016, Kardashian dropped the lawsuits, promoting more criticisms that the robbery was a ploy to generate media attention. Production resume on Keeping Up with the Kardashian on October 26. On January 9, 2017, French police detained 17 persons of interest for questioning in the robbery case. Later in 2017, 16 people were arrested for their alleged involvement. It was revealed in 2020 that French prosecutors would seek trial for 12 of the suspects. The suspects who allegedly entered her room were of or near senior age and were named grandpa robberies by the press. In 2021, the suspects were still awaiting trial, with at least one of five who entered Kardashian's room reportedly said to plead no contest to the charges. During an interview with Katie Weaver of GQ for the July 2016 issue, Kardashian described herself as a Democrat and declared her support for Hillary Clinton in 2016 U.S. presidential election. In January 2017, she tweeted a table of statistics that went viral, highlighting the statistics that show that gun violence in the United States killed 11,737 people annually, while terrorism in the United States killed 14 people annually. In December 27, the tweet was mentioned by the Royal Statistical Society that in the announcement of its International Statistics of the Year for 2017, on a trip to Uganda in October 2018. She and her husband met with President Yoweri Museveni and they had press conference and Kenya talked about tourism in Uganda. They were criticized for missing Museveni due to his being a dictator and his recent crackdown on the opposition and their Uganda LGBT community. In April 19, Vogue reported that Kardashian was studying to pass the bar exam. Instead of attending law school, she is reading law. In 2021, Kardashian was said that she had failed her first-year law exam for the second time, performing slightly worse than her first attempt earlier this year. In December 2021, she passed by baby bar law exam on her fourth attempt. In 2022, Kardashian commended the action Azerbaijan in the 2020 Nagorno-Karabakh conflict and her expressed her support for Armenia and the Republic of Artsakh. On November 20, 2021, it was reported that Kardashian and the English soccer club Leeds United FC, with the help of Rabbi Moshe and Margareton of the Texas Association, had financially helped the female Afghan soccer player to make their way to safety to England. On November 2021, it was reported that the woman and girl had escaped Afghanistan following the Taliban takeover but were stranded in Pakistan. Armenian genocide recognition. Kardashian has expressed pride in her Armenian and Scottish ancestry. She is not a citizen of either Armenia or the United Kingdom and does not speak Armenian. She has advocated for the recognition of the Armenian genocide on numerous occasions and encouraged President Barack Obama and the United States government to consider its acknowledgement. In April 2016, Kardashian wrote an article on her website commending the Wall Street Journal for running an advertisement by the fact-check Armenia.com denying the Armenian genocide. In April 2021, Kardashian wrote a letter to President Joe Biden thanking him for officially recognizing the Armenian genocide and becoming the first United States president ever to do so. In April 2015, Kardashian traveled to Armenia with her husband, her sister Chloe, and her eldest daughter and visited Armenian Genocide Memorial. This is embarked in Yerevan on October 10, 2020. Kardashian announced she donated $1 million to Armenia Fund, a humanitarian organization that supports Armenian development, prison reform, and clemency advocacy. Kardashian has worked in the area of prison reform, advocating for the commutation of the sentence of Chris Young and also Alice Mary Johnson, a woman who received a life sentence for a first-time drug offense as the leader of major cocaine ring in Tennessee, which was granted by President Donald Trump in June 2018. Along with Van Jones and Jared Kushner, she was instrumental in persuading President Trump to support the First Step Act, which enacts major reform in the U.S. prison system. Van Jones later stated that without Kardashian, the act would have never passed because it would not have received the president's support. It was later passed by a great majority in the U.S. Senate. In 2019, Kardashian largely funded the 19 Days to Freedom campaign in an initiative to release non-violent drugs offenders from the life sentence by attorney Brittany K. Barnett and Maya Angel Cody. The effort resulted in 17 persons being released under the provision of the First Step Act. Kardashian was widely credited for the success of the campaign in the media headlines. Commentary on her environments ranged from praise to assertion that it was a public relations stunt to accusation that she was taking the credit for work she did not do. In a Facebook post from May 7 of that year, Barnett commented on the divisive and underfunded nature of the criminal justice reform space, adding, "Kim linked arms with us to support us when the foundation turned us down. And our client and their family have a lot of love for her and are deeply grateful for her." In April 2022, Kardashian advocated on clemency of Melissa Duell, the only woman of the Hispanic descent on Texas death row. In a series of tweets, she tweeted, "I recently just read about the case of Melissa Lucio and want to share her story with you. She has been on death row for over 14 years for her daughter. That was a tragic accident. Lucio is on death row of the abuse and death of her daughter, who was 2 years old." Kardashian deleted the series of the tweet the same day. When Lucio was granted stay the execution on April 25, Kardashian celebrated on her social media channel. In July 2022, Kardashian expressed support and petition Jenner pled guilty to a single charge of racketeering, was sentenced to 5 years in prison, with 1 year commuted to time served and reset of the sentence suspended Due to probation condition, he was soon released from jail and instead of was ordered to serve 500-hour community service. So that is about Kim Kardashian. Thank you for listening and see you in the next video.